It is a V6. It has some serious problem. It's all torn apart. Coming over here, as you can see, it's really I just start putting it together, and I realized, you know what, let me do a video on, you know, assembling a car where, you know, you pick up randomly from people and put it together and try to get it started running and flip the car and make a couple of dollars. But the engine was complete torn apart with all the, I just started putting some stuff in. Not only that, he left it open so the rain got into the cylinder. It was frozen, so I had to unlock the cylinder, and it was very difficult. I had to, you know, with PB blaster, you know, let it sit in. And then these right here, after the PB blaster, these are awesome. These Lucas synthetic thing, let it sit for a little bit, and then that's the trick that I use to freeze lock up pistons. I let PB blaster, and then I pour this inside, and then I'll actually sit there and try to crank it, hopefully, and pray that it would turn over. On this note, on this particular one, it did turn over. I got really lucky, so I didn't have to rip the head apart. But once you start ripping the head apart and everything, it's kind of, you're losing profit and you're losing a lot of money because you're wasting a lot of time. So on this one, I didn't have to do it. I just keep going at it until it eventually came loose. An FYI kind of thing, you know, to beginners for doing valve covers, you gotta pay attention to this. Here's an example. Like a lot of people, they don't realize. You see this little pin here? When you pop up, there's a little pin that goes right here on each end. You know, you gotta make sure that thing is pushed up like this with a plier. You take a plier, you actually ply. Here, zoom in so you can see this. And where's a plier? I believe I left the plier somewhere. That's another thing too. It's so hard to work when you're actually on a grass. You gotta be careful with your tools; they'll get lost. So let me see. Where's other stuff here? I can't find the pliers. I put it somewhere. Okay, you know what? Let me go into it. Just gotta grab another one. Let's grab this plier. Come over here. Okay, and there is a little dot here. You see where the press bolt's at, or whatever that is? There's a little dot. You gotta bend this over. Bend this little tap over like this. And kind of bend it. There you go. You see how I bend that up? Yeah. So in order to put these little diaphragm, or whatever they call it, like a little oil seal, if you just go and put them in and just push them in, like, it will actually scrape this and damage it. So bear in mind that you gotta pick this thing up, and then when you finish, press it back down so it compresses back down. So and that's one of them that I realized the guy did it. He didn't realize he just slammed it in, and it's actually damaged all the actual ring itself. Hello. This is the second day, and I finally put everything together. About maybe 90%. I still got to run all the water and all the other plumbing, but for right now I'm just going to give it a nice quick little jump, so I can at least see if it cranks up, it starts, and by doing this, it kind of gives me the assurance that okay, it's okay to put everything back together. But I forgot to plug that in. Good. How's the valve? I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound at all. It's really good.